Hey yo, what's up, stock bros? It's kind of late here. It's 11:30, so I already screwed this up twice. So third time's a charm. So let's try it. This video here is a how I personally find stocks of interest, and I hope you guys can find this useful. So to begin, this is the Thinkorswim, which works both on the Canadian and the American side. Um, Top left, there's a part that's called scan. So if we were to click on that, we have a lot happening here. So let's break it down. I'm going to show you my scanner, and I have already saved, but I'll show you guys how to set up everything. So if we were to go here, we can load, and I want to show you guys this because this is my personal scanner. So I have ETF, day trade, RSI, and swing scanner. These are the ones that I most commonly use. But these are public scanners that everybody has access to. You can find anything, upcoming dividends, earnings, gap, depending. It really does depend on what type of trader you are. And then top 10, these are the most commonly used scanners. You can take a look. It's totally up to you. And if it does interest you, by all means, utilize it. It's there for you. So let's go back to mine. So personal, and then we go swing scanner. So to begin, I have three of the following. I have the price of the stock, the volume of the stock, and a study filter. So a stock, I like to select the price of the stock between $1 and $100, but you can make that window narrower, wider. It really depends on you. If you want to focus on lower end stocks or higher cap end stocks, it's up to you. This is just my example, 1 to 100. Second one is volume. I love to have volume as high or a good amount of volume due to the fact that you have, if it doesn't have the volume there, the spread is very big. The spread means the bid and the ask point. There's quite a bit of a difference between the two. And so you might be willing to sell your stock at this specific point, but somebody's only willing to pay for that stock quite a bit lower. But if you have the volume high enough, the spread shortens quite a bit. And so you're able to get in and out of your trades as fast and quick as possible in case things go south. And you are able to maximize profit due to that spread being a lot shorter. So anyway, this is how I do it. You can select the minimum, you can select the maximum. Typically for volume, only a minimum is necessary. And the third is a study. To select a study, we can go right add a filter, and then we can go stock, option, fundamentals, and then study. So that's how you add a study. And my study is price change. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a 5% difference from when it opened greater than 20 bars ago. And you can select bars based on days, minutes, weeks, month. It is up to you. This is my example. And so once we set up our criteria, we can just go scan. And once we scan, I'll show you guys a quick example here. So we can go on charts. We can look at the tickers. My example is ODT. Yo, shout out to Tesla here. So anyway, ODT. This is a stock that has good interest for me, and I'll show you guys why. About 300 days ago, and we can find out the days by clicking here, dragging our line, 300 days ago, it hit a low of $19 and it has bounced off of there. Because it did that in such a dramatic way, that became a support. Price went up, lost quite a bit, broke through that like butter. But just about $14, it has created a support line, another support line. And what I mean by that is the stock is bouncing off this. I'll switch here to 180 days. So it has been bouncing at this price point, just about $14 several times consistently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since it has been picked up, quite a success, about 50% since its last bounce. Now we have two trend lines. The upper trend was a resistance, sorry. And since it has broken, and the reason why I say it was a resistance is because this stock tried once, tried twice, and on the third time it was finally able to break through this resistance. Now, old resistances become new supports, and that's very, very, very good to know. And so this stock was starting to come down, and it has since bounced. I had set up an alert, and to set up an alert, it's very easy. Just right click, create an alert, and then we can set up out or above, below, price points, and then we can go ahead and create. Now I have already mine created, which means that once the stock reaches this point, I will get triggered. The reason why I haven't been triggered is because the market hasn't opened. As soon as it does, I'll get a notification. But the reason why the stock is for interest for me is, one, it is above the SMA line. It has broken a resistance, which now has become a support. The MACD, the blue line, is starting to curl up above, or starting to turn, which is great. The red indicators are a lot shorter now. They're not as big and not as dark. And the RSI is on an up indication. It's indicating upward. So this is why I selected this stock, and why I use the scan tools quite a bit, and why it's useful for me. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys find this useful, and I definitely hope that you guys use this quite a bit, and let's make some profit. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to just absolutely jam that like button. See you guys.